Hey everyone, this is HypoAl and welcome back to more Let's Play Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. In the last episode, we started off World 6 with Secret of the Giant Egg, and in this episode, we're going to continue on with World 6 by defeating Dark Corvo. Now, I have a bit of a confession to make. I actually played ahead a little bit, but I had a failed recording, so that's the reason it's not up yet, obviously. So if it looks like I know what I'm doing, that's because I actually got all the way to the end of the level, but I never actually beat it. So this is actually the first time in a while this has happened, but of course it'd be towards the end of the game, so at least I don't think I really spoiled anything for myself, or I mean, I don't think it actually ruined the experience because I never actually beat it in the first place. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. So basically this whole area is just going to be a ton of end levels, just a review of all the enemies you face, and I gotta say, I had a lot of trouble with these bee enemies throughout the entire game, but it turns out it really just takes a lot of patience to beat them, because eventually they'll just do like that little thing after they try and sting you. They'll just like stick to the ground. So that's one. Where's the other one? We could just get the other one to do the same thing. I think I'm just to hold on to this clipping egg, because I don't think we've seen him in a while. Even though there's going to be an egg down here. I gotta say, this level is actually rather hard, though. I mean, not even just for the difficulty, just for some of the nonsense that goes on in this level. This is probably one of my least favorite levels in this game. You'll probably see that coming up. Let's see here. I'm not gonna go after that chick coin. I think I'm gonna still hold on to clipping. This is one of the parts that really gave me trouble at the beginning, because I was just really tapping A, and I didn't realize until later that you actually that actually holding A makes you jump higher. And wow, that actually, I forgot how small HP these dinosaur things can have at some point. So I can go over here, just bash this switch. But that wasn't even the most troubling part of this level to me anyway, and that's a bad angle. Okay, I'm just drop that egg just to be safe. I'm surprised I kept this clipping egg for so long. So if we go down here, there's gonna be a bunch of these traps. They'll light you off. There's actually pretty easy to avoid, and then yeah, there's gonna be this bee enemy here, which I think, as big as our egg is, we can actually take it out. Yeah, like so. You know, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hatch this, and I'm just gonna grab a different egg, just so we just have some ammo on us. And I gotta say, I do like how some of the levels. One thing that I've noticed about this game is that some of the level names get more complicated as you progress through the game. Like, I remember how the first couple levels back in the forest area were like, save Chicken Elder and defeat Erigecko. And this one, and like we've gone on and we've had things like After the Blizzard or Secret of the what you call it. It was just some of the levels in Blizzard Castle that are kind of prime examples of this. Okay, this is the one that really gave me so much trouble in the last recording. So what you have to do in this area is not that. What you really have to do is there are these about 3 switches in this area, and I have to hit all of them, and it'll make the sand rise. And what you have to do is, the sand kills you like I've been doing the last couple lives, and what you have to do is get onto these wooden platforms here. Now what I was trying to do, like an idiot, was trying to get back to start, realizing that the sand rises a lot quicker than you actually think it will, when in reality I could have just walked from the switch and just get back to that wooden platform we were just on. Now I don't know why I made that thing so complicated, but I just did. I even remember saying that it was easier just to take the death and come back, because it'll actually make a checkpoint for you where you can just come back and just make the switch, take another death, and then go back, hit the third switch, take another death, which that is really inefficient in a lot of ways, actually. When all you really have to do is just get onto these wooden platforms. At least I think they're made of wood. They could be wood, or they could be stone, or something like that. Let's see, I forgot where I believe that was only the first switch. The second, yeah, there's the second switch. I see it over here. Alright. And so I do like how a lot of the enemies here have just low HP, just so you can just barrel through them. Because I think I've said this before, if you really do this right, these levels are not entirely long. I mean, okay, I think what I want to do is get back to the, actually I might take a death, yeah, I have to take a death here. How many lives do I have left? 2? Yeah, 2. I think one of the other things that really messed me over was the fact that I would always go to the boss having only 1 life. I've never made it to the end of this level with more than 1 life, honestly. And another thing was I didn't realize that you can actually bowl over these pillars after they fall, which makes things a lot more convenient. Instead of having just to have to jump over them, you can just roll right through them. I believe the 3rd switch is... No, I think the door is over here, and the 3rd switch is somewhere over to the left, I think. Tell you what, I'm gonna take this egg with me, because we haven't seen it yet, and I believe we have a bunch of opportunities for fruit coming up soon. I remember one time I even jumped in that egg ring over there, and, you know, common sense should have told me that that shouldn't have led me anywhere, because the ceiling's blocked off. And and usually there would be some other green egg rings somewhere. And oh, I forgot this bee was here. Yeah, he'll actually follow you down here from the top level. So let's keep oh yeah, it's just right here. I see it. Okay, so jump here. And oh wait, this wood rock platform is still here. I keep forgetting about that. Okay, so there's another switch way over there, but that doesn't have anything to do with this room. I think we'll just wait for the sand to rise. Oh wait, that's right, I just opened the door. I'm so used to it just having sand rise, never mind. That bee looks smaller than usual, I gotta say. I guess we're not finding out what's in that egg anytime soon. It's gonna take this one though and just take this bee out so we don't have to worry about it anymore. So that switch opens the ceiling. And we just come up here. And I think this is, if I remember correctly, this is like this gem egg, I think, or at least it makes the eggs we roll into gems or something like that. So I'm gonna just hold on to this. I tell you what, I'm not even gonna worry about those guys. I'm just gonna jump over here. Yeah, there's actually an unusual number of switches in this level for some reason. They just open doors and whatnot. I don't know why they have so many switches in this level, but they just do. So this is about where I forget what's in this level. I'm just swapping eggs. This is gonna be like an egg relay here. Or not. Oh yeah, this part. This is another part that gave me so much trouble because you have to just be patient with jumps and stuff. So if you just jump here, because it doesn't look like you're gonna make it, but somehow you just barely do, and I'm gone. Okay. Wait, am I? Okay, that took an unusual amount of time to go to that next cutscene. So, I guess I'll just meet you back where I just was. Alright, so I brought a clipping egg with me this time to maybe give us some more animal ammo. I think this one you can just jump, but the other ones you have to do this little maneuver, and you can't, I've tried, you can't cut across that platform. You have to go across here and then jump to that one. This one's this part is actually kind of nerve-wracking because of all the darkness below, and then you just barely make these jumps, and here you have to do a long jump. Okay, I'm finally back here, and I gotta say this level is extremely hard, and I don't think I hit that fast. Oh no, I actually did. But this is probably one of my least favorite levels in the game. I think I've said this before, but this one is also pretty hard. But I think playing through this again is kind of a good thing, because I actually managed to make it here in 5 lives. Well, I have 4 now, but this is actually the farthest I've gotten without dying, to be honest with you. And I feel like it's actually kind of a good thing that we actually managed to beat. I mean, kept dying, because I finally learned some of the tricks of the level. It's not taking me nearly as long, because I feel like for the longest I feel like I'm just bad at this game, which I kind of am, to be honest with you. But a lot of it is just like I'm just not learning the level like I should be, and this is again one of the parts that I kind of spoiled for myself. We actually had to take this Pellamon egg with us because the room up ahead is actually going to be foggy, and if you miss it, then you have to go back into that blue egg ring and go back and get the egg. And the only thing that's going to clear the fog is the wind, so we're going to have to go find some enemies or some fruit at the very least to go clear this. But I actually have a good feeling because I believe this is the last part before the boss. So I think we're in pretty good shape as of right now, and I kind of wanted that, even though I've only lost like only just a part of my health. I wonder, did I pass any fruit out here? I guess not. That was really inconvenient. I'm only missing part of the fruit here, and there doesn't seem to be any enemies around unless there's a platform I'm not aware of somewhere. You see, I see a shadow, so what I'm going to try and do is just aim for the shadow here. Oh, okay, that was not as long as I thought it was going to be. Alright, so there's fruit down to here. What does this lead to? That leads to oblivion. That's wonderful. Alright, so I went back and actually did this right. It turns out that all those blocks and those pillars that we passed up actually had fruit in them, but instead I decided to waste it on this red egg that we didn't even need. So I'm going to clear this up. But unfortunately, the wind's only going to stay like that for a limited amount of time. But it's actually kind of a generous amount of time, though. So I'm going to have to work fast here. I believe I believe it just comes back on twice at the most that you actually need to in order to do this. I'm just going to take the... Oh wow, that's actually just a tad shorter than I thought it was going to be. I didn't long jump in. Alright, so I'm going to open this up. And then come back here. And then there's a switch right here that we need to hit. Actually, this part wasn't that bad. But then I had to go down here and hit this switch. And I believe that's it. It's actually been a while since I recorded this level, so I only played through this I only got to this area about once probably. And so then had to go back over this area. And we could just jump this, thankfully. Just regular jumps for once instead of having to do all this long jump nonsense. And then this part kind of had a bit of trouble getting up here, but thankfully that we didn't have to deal with much of that egg just sitting up there or any pits or anything. See, was there another egg? Did I need to? Okay, so we still have this egg if I can grab it. Because part of the reason I kept having trouble with that one area is because I would get up there, but only the egg would get up there, and then I would end up falling for some reason. And then that's actually kind of a good bit of the deaths is just being able to get the egg to a platform, but not myself, and I end up falling into a pit or something. And so I believe this is it, because the dark gate should be through here, or at least through all these egg rings here. If I can just hit this one, and there it is. Okay, good. We're going on the Dark Corvo now. Okay, and that took way longer than it needed to, but that's fine. All that matters is that we're actually here, and we actually have lives to work with. I believe I only have 2, but still, this is actually the best run I've had so far at this level. Okay, so this is Dark Corvo. This is basically going to be a boss gauntlet, but unfortunately all the bosses will be invincible. So I'm just going to come back over here. I think we actually only need to hit him. And so we have to hit all the bosses. Get another egg here. So you can tell who they are by their silhouettes, and he'll get tired, and you just come down here and just hit him over and over again. And while down here, I'm just going to grab some fruit. I think that was, no, this is a banana here, but thankfully the fruit respawns, which I found out. All you just really need to do is just avoid all the attacks from the boss mirrors, or the ghost bosses, I guess I should say, until Corvo gets tired, and then go over and hit him again. I believe the fruit will respawn if I remember correctly. I guess it's not respawning now. Maybe when all the bosses get back. And there's our silhouette of like Topo. I believe that was his wife or something. I don't remember what relation this dinosaur was to him. I just know that she was involved in the fight. I'm actually surprised I'm not getting hit by anything. So we'll bring him down, get some more hits on him. And then he'll send a bunch of silhouettes, or not silhouettes, copies of himself. I think we just have to avoid them. Oh, this camera angle is not doing me any favors. Have to find them. There he is. Just have to find the real him and then hit him repeatedly. So then I believe now he'll send out the 4th boss, yeah. Then if I remember correctly, he'll try and slide at us. Yeah. He's gonna grab some more fruit while we're over here. That's probably kind of dangerous. I thought that egg was fruit for some reason. Okay, so let me get another banana here. And is he down yet? No, he's still up. Come on now. Okay, there he goes. And so then they'll get tired. Now, what kind of shocked me coming into this level was that we were actually fighting him in actually the second level, because I actually expected this to be like actually the final level. I expected it to be somewhat of a switch up, and instead of fighting him like in the second level like we've been doing, to fight him in the final level of this world. And now I'm just speculating, but I think that there very well could be like 3 more sections of him. Maybe like 3 more forms we'll have to fight. Maybe instead of this, maybe there'll be like some final form in the final level, but I think we have him now. We almost had him, but now we'll send out his little clones and stuff. Shoot, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there now. Get an egg on you. I hate how he can actually hit us while we still have an egg, because I remember when we got hit by enemies before, we didn't have, like, the egg acted as a shield. I believe this is about where we were because of sending out a bunch of his clones now. I can just barrel through them, and then I think one attack that kind of helps out is the hitting this, like doing the little egg roll thing. You push the eggs and then find him. I guess one trick to find him is that he won't be in that little crowd. So I'm guessing he'll cycle back through all the bosses now until we actually beat him. That's what it seems like. This is actually the best I've done on this boss fight so far, to be honest with you. I have a good feeling about this now, so we get tired. Oh, so we can only get 1 hit on him now? And then he'll... Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Let's get out of here. Refuse to be beaten like this. Crap. Go. It's not it. There he is. Is that it? Come on. Yes! Got him. Okay, now is that it? Or, because that sounded like regular boss music. Well, I mean, we actually had to find an elder, and then... So I'm guessing that was just a regular level, so let's go find out.
Good morning.
Well, that seemed to open up something else, so... I guess that wasn't the final boss then. The giant egg is located in the... This when 2 chickens come face to face, the path shall open. Ye who opens the door, show your courage, then 6 lights shall give rise to the rainbow. The answer lies there beyond the rainbow's touch. You can figure out this riddle, the path to giant palace will surely be open. So is this giant palace some kind of 7th world that we don't know about? I wonder. Well, I guess we'll find out in the next episode. So until next time, I'd like to thank you all for watching. This has been Hyperwallow, and until next time, I'll see y'all later.